let's just get right into it. Y'all know who we are. Y'all know the name of the channel. Y'all heard the intros a million times, so let's just go straight to the introductions. I'm Kyle.
I'm Chetty. This got so quiet.
I know. Why the fuck are you
your
so quiet?
E to the man.
It's just
E-man.
E. Gotcha.
It's just yeah.
E to the man. E to the man. Bro, I've been practicing that for 2 seconds.
All right, fifth letter of the
Definitely
alphabet.
need more practice.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Sumit.
Nice to meet
All right.
Hey, man.
Hey, Electronic Man.
you. E to the man. Yes.
Oh my god, y'all both sound fucking.
I sound garbage?
Yeah.
I just said, hey, what's up everybody? What's the garbage about
You're
that?
fucking terrible. Absolutely garbage.
Yikes. Toxicity right there.
Nice. Hello?
All right, so let's just get right into it. There's a lot of shit that happened this week, and there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but we might not get into everything that I had planned. I did have to take out a couple of stuff, but let's get right into the most recent thing. The Last of Us is getting another remake, or remaster. I really don't know if it's going to be a remaster of the PS4, PS3 game, or if it's going to be a full-on remake of The Last of Us that's going to be released on PS5. But, yo, Iman to me, I know you guys fucking love this game. For some reason, you guys love Last of Us Part 2. I don't know why. So what do you guys, what are your thoughts on this? The fact that Last of Us is getting a remake?
2 words, man. Too soon. Too soon.
Really?
Way too soon. The game came out just like 7 years ago. Like, what the hell? Like, if we go according to all the other games and when the original games were made and when they got a remake, those make sense.
What about GTA?
GTA what?
GTA 5. That's going to be
Those
out
are
on
being
PS5.
remastered for...
Are you talking about a remastered or a remake?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. It can mean the same shit to them, right? Because sometimes remake is also remastered.
No. Remake is totally changing the game.
No, but sometimes they kind of just they always say whatever. Like sometimes they'll have remastered, but then it's full on remake, and then sometimes they'll say remake, but it's a fucking full on. It's just like a remaster of the game, right?
Okay, let me ask you this, Kyle. Then, is Final Fantasy VII a remake or a remaster?
That's called remake. That's called Final Fantasy VII remake.
No, not what it's called. What is it?
That's a remake.
Right.
Because that's changing up the whole story.
Wait, story?
Yeah.
Wait, change the story as well? I thought it was just like the complete gameplay of it.
No, it changed the story a little bit.
Oh, a little bit. Okay. For the better?
I mean, not a little bit. It did change the story quite a lot. But yeah, I would say for the better. I don't mind it. It's just like, it's still the first part of the game. So I have to see how it progresses. Obviously, but...
But when I think of remake, I think of taking the game, not just making it better graphics, but not improving the graphics, but totally remaking the graphics as if it's a new game. Updating the gameplay, meaning maybe make it more like Last of Us 2. More, because there's no jumping in Last of Us, by the way, which is a huge downside to that game.
I wouldn't even call the shit in Last of Us 2 a jump. That little bunny hop. Come on, man.
But like, some of the gameplay mechanics in that game are kind of weak for Last of Us, but...
Like the AI.
Right. But I think they're going to revamp that to make it more of Last of Us 2. That's what I think of remake. But I think it's too soon.
Who is this? Release Fire. Got 45,000 subscribers. Just credit him for this video. Let's just look at this jump. Where is it? Come on, man. What is that? What is that? This is what they're gonna remake in the game? What is this? Look, she got no distance.
Didn't even make it on
no distance. Come on,
I had high expectations for that.
What is this?
I got left out.
She had no distance with these jumps. She built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's still getting no distance with these jumps. Come on, man. That's what they're gonna be remaking. That's weak.
Well, not just the jumps, but the overall game.
I would say I hope the AI gets a little reworked. Because, I mean, if there's one bad thing I would have to say about The Last of Us, like the first Last of Us game, which isn't a lot, by the way, but I would say the AIs were pretty fucking stupid. Like, Ellie would just be standing right in front of them. They wouldn't be reacting. The AIs were kind of bad. At least the human AIs were bad.
Yeah.
Not to say too soon.
Well, if it's a remake, like changing the story and all that, I don't know. That's pretty unexpected. I myself haven't been expecting that. I thought they were remaking the part 2. So like how the fans really wanted it.
Oh yeah, I'm all in for a remake of part 2.
I thought that's what it was when I first saw this. I didn't think they would remake the first game. The first game was great. And if they're remastering it, then that's fine. Like, give people who didn't play, like, didn't have a PS4 or PS3 at the time, get a chance to play this great game.
But it has
For
backwards
PS5.
compatibility.
Yeah, so it does. Then I guess they are remaking this. I guess, unless it's like a PS5 remastered, so updated graphics and whatnot, that's fine too. But like no big issues. If they are remaking it, I hope it's a good game. At least
I think it's kind of stupid that they're.
it doesn't need one, yeah. But honestly, if it's a good game, then people will buy it.
From what I know, it's not a remake of the story, so that's not even in question. I think it's a remake of the game in
You just
terms of
think
graphics
gameplay and
gameplay.
graphics, yeah.
Yeah, it has. I don't think the story's gonna change.
Let me just.
That's not what the remake is.
Sorry, quick
Yeah,
shout out
from
to
what I
Polygon
know.
article. Sorry, quick shouts for a Polygon article, by the way. This is theirs, not ours, obviously. Just want to say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if we take a look here, I don't wanna. I guess people who are watching this, they can pause it and read it, but
Yeah, but I don't think they've said anything about like remaking the story.
yeah, they're not. Emmanuel, they're not changing the story.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the gameplay and the graphics.
I mean,
So-
but to be fair, like they haven't really said much about what they're like, how much they're going to
What they're
be
doing
remaking.
anyways.
Yeah,
Right,
they just said it's just been like, oh, Last of Us is going to get PS5 remake.
It's weird. Like I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't waste their time doing this and just build a new project.
They're
That's-
doing it to stay in line with the. Oh no. So
No, they're doing it because the HBO series is going to come out.
Exactly.
That's why they're
exactly.
doing
They're doing
it.
it because of that.
But I agree with you. I think they like Sony should be focused on making new games instead of remaking a game that is like it's perfectly fine. I don't think we need this on the PS5, and they just remastered the game on the PS4. Like it was a launch title on the PS. Well, not a launch title, right? But it came with a bundle on the PS4.
Well, the reason why Sony's doing this is because from a marketing standpoint, it's brilliant, and I'll tell you why. Because Witcher, that series itself is super popular, but when the show came out, the Witcher sales for the game it spiked up because people like they saw the hype around it and they saw
Yeah.
there's a video game that you can play, so they played that and they bought it. I remember I went on Amazon, all sold out. I went on Walmart, all sold out. And I even went to EB Games physically because I wanted to get the complete edition, all sold out. I eventually did end up getting it, played it. It was not my type of game. Not to say anything about it, but so it was a really good thing to do. So I think what Sony's trying to do is that with The Last of Us, with the HBO show, they're trying to release a game alongside with the show.
Yeah,
What the heck?
Leaked footage.
Whoa!
Yeah, leaked footage.
What?
What the fuck?
Because it's a golf club.
Some leaked footage, right? This is the special. This is the end credit scene that's gonna happen in The Last of Us.
Bruh.
This is a special end credit scene.
Was that Wii Golf? God damn.
Is that GTA?
Yeah.
Bro, it's Wii Sports on 4K.
Sorry. No, say what you were saying. My bad. I just fucking interrupted your shit. I'm sorry.
No. So with how the sales of the game happen with the Witcher show and the Witcher game,
Yeah.
I feel like what Sony's doing is that they're trying to release a game so that when the show comes out
It's gonna get more
and
hype.
it's gonna get more hype, and then people are gonna,
Yeah.
play a game.
No, I agree with you that they're definitely doing this for when the HBO show comes out. People are gonna be hyped about it because they're gonna hear like, "Oh, Last of Us is coming out on PS5." Like, "Oh, Last of Us," the show, like that's based off the thing that's getting that HBO show, right? They're like, "Oh, well, let me go check out this game real quick," and they're gonna buy it. I think it's unnecessary though. I really do think this is completely unnecessary.
It's a business, man. They're doing it. It's gonna make the
business.
money.
Yeah, no. From a business perspective, yes, it is smart. But like from us looking at it from a fan's perspective, and for guys who really we like PlayStation and we love PlayStation games, right? At least like for myself, I would rather see new games coming from Sony rather than them just remaking a whole bunch of their old shit. And
True.
especially for a game it's not even that old.
Right.
This game came out on the PS3 in 2012. That's when it first came out, am I right?
I think 13.
Let's check. Let's just double check. 2013. You're right, 2013. And then a year after it comes out on the PS4.
Remastered.
Mm-hmm. And it was, and like I said, it was in that bundle. This is just for the fucking HBO show, which I think they said the HBO show is supposed to have a different story compared to the first game. At least I think they're gonna be changing it up slightly so it's not the exact same game. I'm not saying like a complete rehaul of the story, but they're gonna be changing a lot of shit. And I mean, it could be good, it could be shit, but we gotta wait and see.
It has the potential to be good, but
it does have the potential to be good. But do you think that they're gonna try and change up the story a little bit for the PS5? Like if they're doing a full remake, right? Let's say they're not remastering the game, but they're doing a remake, so it matches up more with the HBO show. Like
that's a good question.
You guys think they would do that?
No idea.
Possibly, honestly. Anything's possible right now.
I think they would do that.
Yeah.
I really do think that's something Sony would do. And Neil Druckmann is working on the HBO show, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's gonna
boy.
he's gonna have some influence on it for sure.
Sorry. Sorry, I just want to move that over there because I want to get to the... let's just... I mean, that's all we have to say on this, right? Because there's not much. So segue into the next thing. You guys heard about this game the day before?
No.
I saw it on Twitter from IGN. I saw some gameplay of it. I'm like, oh, this looks pretty cool. I'm like, what's this about? So I go on Steam. An open world MMO zombie survival game.
The day before.
Yeah. And
Huh.
when I saw that, I'm like, that sounds dope as hell. Like that sounded really cool. Like an open world MMO like zombie survival. I've always wanted like that type of game, right? Where like imagine GTA meets The Walking Dead. Right? Where you have zombies all over the place. And then you
Red Dead.
Oh, you're talking about the Red Dead zombie
Red
shit?
Dead Undead Nightmare.
The game was broken. The game was broken.
Was it actually like that?
Not multiplayer, but yeah.
Well, like
Just GTA with zombies or Red Dead with zombies.
But like I've always wanted like that type of game, right? I don't know what it would take to make that type of game, but just like a multiplayer, like open world multiplayer with a bunch of people, and you're trying to survive zombies and people at the same time. You're finding, like different survival items, like different things survive, like food, water, all that stuff. And I saw the trailer. I'm like, this trailer actually looks pretty dope, or not the trailer, the gameplay. So let me. My bad, no sound. Let's just look at the Steam trailer or Steam gameplay. Oh my god, why is it?
Okay.
Definitely giving me Last of Us vibes.
Yeah,
It
I was
is.
gonna say.
It is.
Well, that's what Last of Us is really set in the same kind of.
Got that
So-
Red X. Red X delivery.
Games
Is that
looking
actually
nice.
like a FedEx thing?
No, I don't think so. Yo, you heard of Yurt Eats? Not Uber Eats, my guy, Yurt Eats. But I like, well, when I saw this, I'm like, this looks really good.
This has to be New York.
Like, I really do like how this game looks. And then you see you can, like, you could interact with other people. Or not interact, but, like, you know, bump into other people. Give the mans a few warning shots right there.
Okay. This is actually a good concept.
Yeah, it's, like, it's really, really cool. And this is just, like, test gameplay, right? This is not, like, official. Hold up, wait. God damn it. Why does this sound? Yo, y'all heard of McReynolds?
Nice.
Y'all ever been to that McReynolds?
Nice.
But back to, like, it seems like a really cool idea. Where, like, I'm just imagining it, like, you have your group of friends you're playing with, right? And then you're just trying to find stuff that will help you survive, and then you might bump into other people, and you could choose to maybe work together with them, or they might turn against you.
Okay.
Like, it's basically The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's like Walking Dead, Last of Us. It's like all those kind of games combined into one.
Yeah.
So the multiplayer, which is nice.
Yeah, and there's single player, MMO, online PvP, online co-op. So I'm just imagining, like, you could get your group together, you have to do different tasks. Okay, I don't know why whenever I skip, it wants
Oh, wait,
to...
is this SnowRunner?
Where?
No, there's the driving in the mud and whatever.
Oh.
SnowRunner.
Oh, that fucking game. Don't remind me of SnowRunner. That's a trash game. Oh, but here. You see here? So you could drive in cars, you could get out, and then, you know, you scope out places, see if there's any zombies around, and then you can loot.
Okay.
Which is really cool.
Slightly EFT vibes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then, you know, you find zombies in, like, odd places. So I'm thinking, like, maybe sometimes there might be a zombie in the car. Maybe before you open it, you just shoot them just to make sure they stay dead. Or, you know, you open it, just take the chance, and then they might jump you. You know, just give the zombie a look, warning shot right there. Let me full screen this. Like, they haven't revealed too much about it, because I think the game is still... It's gonna be a while before this game is released. But just based off the gameplay trailer and the possible concept for it, it seems really cool. And see here, you know, you find that Lola Cola, you take that, you have your supplies right here.
Yeah, this is like okay.
That
So
definitely
it's
looked like EFT.
Yeah, Escape from Tarkov. That's what I like about Escape from Tarkov. Is like you just go out to loot, come back. You know, if you die, you lose all your gear.
And that's what I'm thinking might happen in this, because they haven't showed that, obviously, because they don't have the multiplayer fully set up. But what I'm thinking is that maybe when you die, I wonder, like, if you die, do you respawn with, like, some of your gear, or, like, when you die, whoever killed you can loot you, and then you just have to start over from scratch. That's the only thing I'm wondering, like, how is it gonna work when you die in this game?
If the stakes are higher like that, this game would be sick.
Yeah.
Because it makes it more competitive.
It really does.
I would rate that.
And it makes it really harder to trust people in this game, which is one of the best things about, you know, like, zombie apocalypse. Like, the zombie apocalypse setting, whether it's Last of Us, whether it's The Walking Dead, it always starts off with, okay, zombies are the enemies. Then the shift always goes to people are the enemy because they're smarter and they're more difficult to trust. With the dead, you already know you can't trust them. You just have to kill them. With people, it's a lot more difficult than that.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Because you can't really get that level of complexity from literal brainless beings,
Because
right?
if this was just us, right? Just playing a zombie survival, just trying to find stuff. If it was just us on a zombie game, it would get really stale. Like really, really stale. But I think the fact that it's gonna be online PvP, that's what makes it way more interesting. And there was a thing here where
Yeah, I like the vibe that the like graphics give out, just generally
I really do,
looking
yeah.
at it. It's like you never know when something can just pop out a corner and
exactly, like you have to watch every corner. This is what it was. So you see this here? He's like opening. I'm guessing it was like a security code or a lock thing. I don't know if there's a code that you're supposed to find early on. But but this is what I thought here, because he's gonna get it wrong. What I'm thinking is like, okay, maybe you put the code in wrong, use the sound to try and draw in the nearby zombies, so then you wipe them out, and it's easier to just loot around instead of, one sneaks up on you, and then you have a whole bunch sneak up on you from out of nowhere.
But then, the thing.
But then, like, you're more set, right? So you can be like, okay, yo, you go to that door, watch that door. I'll cover the back door. Like, you figure out how many entrances there are, what ways you could get in, use sound to draw them in, and be like, all right, we'll cover this door, you guys cover that door. And then you deal with them like that.
This guy is trash aim.
What's good about that is, like if it's like an alarm, right?
Yeah.
That could draw in people as well, like players. You know?
It can, yeah.
Yeah, and then they'll just ambush you because they know you're there.
And I
That's
think,
kind of how it is.
and you mentioned that, right? And it's here. So these are most likely AI players, right?
Yeah.
But let's just imagine for a second they're actual people. That's also where you could be like, okay, people are coming, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Or maybe as soon as the alarm goes off, you just decide, let's ditch it. This isn't worth it. Let's just go. So then you go, they don't even
is
see
this
you.
a police car?
Or maybe, you decide, let's ambush them, hop over this, we'll hide in the grass. Before they get back in the cars, we deal with them.
Yeah.
Or you just decide, you know what, let's just hide out here for a bit. In a few minutes or so, they'll be gone, and then we just go back outside and we continue looting. Or you try and figure out another way to leave through there. I just saw this, I'm like, this seems really, really interesting.
Damn, I actually want to play this now.
Yeah.
Sounds so interesting.
And like it says online PvP, so like there has to be other people that, you just play with online. It would suck if the online PvP was just very minimal. Because this really looks like a great concept.
Well, they said MMO. MMO is big.
Yeah.
So.
And there's no release date for this yet. It's only coming soon. But I'm keeping my eye out for this game and any more news that's gonna drop from this. Like, you guys have anything else?
The game looks great. Or has a great idea. We'll see if they can execute. If they can, then you'll see me on this game.
And I just wanna go back. My bad. I just want to see if... Okay, it wasn't... I wanted to see if there was an option to loot here. I couldn't remember. But yeah, and then there's also tanks. So I'm wondering, do you build that with materials you find? Or do you just happen to find a tank?
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to be in the online? Or is that just going to be something that's only meant for the single player?
It's only coming out on Steam?
No, I think it's going to be out on Xbox and Let me check.
A Microsoft exclusive?
I'm not sure. It won't be on console. There is a possibility that the day before will eventually be on PS5 and Xbox Series X. So chances of it being on PS4 and Xbox One, not happening. But we all have PCs, so we don't gotta worry about that. But alright, so we're done with this? Yes, no?
Sorry?
I said we're done with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure. So let's just go to Cyberpunk real quick. Definitely one of the most hyped up games of all time, considering what it had going for it, and quite possibly one of the biggest gaming failures. With all the friggin' glitches and the bugs and the textures not loading in properly, and the fact that it's still not on the PlayStation Store yet. It still hasn't come back. They released patch 1.2. You can see here March 29th. You want to see, I'm just going to scroll down and you're just going to see all these patches. Look.
God damn, that's longer than my essay.
So when you think multiplayer is coming out, 4 years?
Apparently it's cancelled. Which was the next thing I want to talk about. I'm hearing it's cancelled. I'm hearing it's being restructured. I'm hearing they're just putting it off. But it's looking like it's like an indefinite hiatus for the multiplayer from RSA Technica. You know, their article right here. Because apparently CD Projekt Red wants to have more structure with how they plan things out, right? Considering, you know, how bad the release for this game went. Let's see. So CD Projekt Red also said that going forward, it will be changing the way it promotes its upcoming games before their releases. PR campaigns for future titles will be much shorter and start closer to the game's planned launch, with only short teasers releasing further ahead of time. Here's an actual quote from them. We underestimated the scale and complexity of the issues. We ignored the signals about the need for additional time to refine the game on the base last-gen consoles. This caused the loss of gamers' trust and reputation, and the reputation that we've been building through a big part of our lives. Because before this game came out, CD Projekt Red was definitely one of the top, you know, like, video game companies.
Yeah.
Like, they were they're the guys who made The Witcher, so they were really well known. And people
still are.
Yeah, they still are. But they're not really, they're not well known now for the best reasons. Now it's, they're the guys who fucking released that buggy ass shit, Cyberpunk. That had this many friggin' patches in a game. This is a lot of stuff. Like, this is only the gameplay. This is the gameplay alone. This is really bad.
Yeah.
Their game wasn't ready to be released last year. It definitely wasn't ready to be released. I don't think it was ready to be released this year. You know, considering the coronavirus and all that, it would have been harder to work on. But this is just bad, and any plans of a multiplayer, it's just not going to happen for a while. And it sucks because the idea of a Cyberpunk multiplayer sounded really, really cool. Because, like, in this world, right, you guys know this. The fact that people have all these cybernetic enhancements. You see it right here. You know, this guy has, like, a visor. You know, this guy, you could barely see him. But he has a visor on his eyes. He has cybernetic enhancements. Let me just see if I can find more. just see if I could get some images off Google. Yeah, and like you see the cyberware here, you have the mantis blades, and this is the upgrade. The upgrade tree that you have in Cyberpunk. For just for the cybernetic enhancements, mind you, like the cyberware that people use. So you can have something where your hacking will take up less RAM, or you can use cybernetic enhancements on your legs. Where are the legs here? I think this is it. So you could double jump, right? Then you can have cybernetic enhancements on your arm where you could punch harder, or, you know, if you want, you use the mantis blades. No, that's not the one it was called Gorilla Arms. I remember that. It was called the Gorilla Arms. Here it is. This is it. So this makes you, like, it makes your punching far more effective than regular punching. Like, it's pretty much doing twice the damage. And I think, like, having that in the multiplayer would have been really, really cool. Like, you have all these people who have these different type of enhancements. So you have this guy, I think this person right here, those are the... See if I can open the image in a new tab. Oh, well, he covered that. Oh, these are the mantis blades, right? So say you bump into someone online who's using mantis blades. You know, you have bump into someone online who uses a different ocular system. Someone who has a different operating system. And it could have been a really cool multiplayer idea. And I feel like they would have easily been able to do some type of heist where, you know, you're in nomad territory, or you're robbing all the rich guys in Cyberpunk. Or maybe you're doing something for the street gangs. But any chances of that are just not happening because this game is... Look at the patch notes right here.
They just, marketing was terrible on their end. Yes, because when was their teaser released? Like 9-10 years ago or something? Oh,
11 years ago.
11 years ago? Why are you releasing a teaser in 11 years?
Wait, 11? That might be capped.
No,
I think 7.
7? Even then, like a year most for a teaser, or maybe 2. Not this long.
2018. No, hold on.
No, that was
2013. 2013.
That's too long. That's too long.
2013.
Wait, what?
And it came out
2013?
Yeah, and it came out 7 years later.
Yeah.
Almost 8. Basically 8.
I didn't even know about what the
Because it came out December.
Yeah.
teaser trailer.
And look how different the game looks. Okay, not this. This is just...
This is a cinematic.
Yeah.
Doesn't really tell you much.
Let's look at this official E3. Is this all cinematic? Yeah. Let's look for an actual gameplay teaser. Okay, this was 2 years ago.
It's gonna look pretty similar.
Yeah. It does look better on thing, but work in progress does not represent the final look of the game. That's the understatement of the century.
When you bought the game, you should have said that at the top anyways.
Yeah.
That's how you joke.
I mean, yeah, I don't think gameplay, we're not really going to find anything too buggy. But let's look at actual bugs.
10 minutes of bugs.
Kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Yeah. I just want to see if there's anything that might have happened to me in this. Yeah, even the running felt weird. Like,
The gameplay. I don't know. The gameplay just felt weird to me.
Oh, he's not even running. He's sliding.
Animation glitch. Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, even the running felt off when I was playing the game, but
I see why.
That's what I was doing. Oh, they got stuck in... Oh, I thought they got stuck in the map. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Let's see if there is... Oh, what the hell? Oh, they're above the map. I didn't even
Can
notice.
you normally do that?
No.
Is he controlling this?
No, he's not even in it.
So you can't normally do this?
No. Bro, he's not inside the thing.
That's supposed to be a car?
It's one of the... I think they have a few flying vehicles in this game. From what I remember. But I don't remember being able to ever just stand on it while it's about to take off. I don't even remember the cars being able to take off. Yeah, like, there are some flying vehicles, but this shouldn't be happening.
Yo, who's the game tester on this game? I could do that job.
Someone who got paid a lot of money to keep their mouth shut.
God damn.
Oh, that's great.
What
Look
is
at
Ah, Beyblade.
How did this game get released?
It's a Beyblade, dog.
How did this get released? This is ridiculous. Like, no
It's
wonder
big.
no wonder they have like friggin' 100 and something patches in that. And apparently the game is still broken. Even after that huge patch. Oh, that's
Where did
happened
that
to me
car
so
come
many
from?
times. That's happened to me so many fucking times. Like, these cars, like, see how long those textures, like, those guys took to...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, this has happened to me before. This shit will just spawn in out of nowhere.
I guess it didn't load in. I think the car was always there. What the?
Car just fucking blew
what
up.
happened there?
Look, it's inside another car. Like, these are just... It makes the shit unplayable. Oh, yeah. Look at that. This is on PC. That's sad. This is the PC.
Whoa. This guy's above the whole map.
You know how, like, there could
But
be... You know how there could be glitches in GTA 5? But it kind of makes the game a little bit more fun?
Yeah.
This is the exact opposite.
Oh my god.
I can't tell you how many
Do
times
a barrel roll.
I can't tell you how many times my friggin' motorcycle will just flop around all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Does he
That's
park it though?
sick.
Does it get parked?
Oh,
Oh. What?
What?
I think it cut to a different one. Like a different gameplay. What the fuck? Oh my god. You can't even steal a car properly. And it's funny how most of these are cars, but there's still so much more. There's textures like looking like complete shit. There's just the fact that you could fall, like enemies will fall through the map. There's so much stuff. I don't even want to fucking look at more of this shit. There's so much stuff. Let's just look at some of these. Adjusted the vehicle steering code to work better in low and extreme high frame rate situations to produce more consistent results, improving steering on the base console noticeably. Okay. That's whatever. Police vehicles will no longer immediately despawn after getting to Carrie's car during Rebel. Let's see. It is no longer possible to perform guerrilla arms finishers against civilians. Oh my god, you could do that?
Huh?
You could do that? Bro, those guerrilla arms pack a punch too. You're ripping off someone's head. Let's see. Fix the issue where a civilian running from a driver player could react incorrectly. V can no longer use consumables in situations where scene context will not support it. That's happened to me, actually. Like, I've been able to use consumables where I just didn't need to use them. There's just so much shit here, I can't even get into it. At this point, I don't even want to see a multiplayer. Because if the game was this bad, imagine what the multiplayer would be like.
Yeah, and it's harder to test multiplayer.
Yeah. Alright, so let's just move on from this fucking mess. Let's talk about let's talk about a little Apex. Real quick. Let's just talk about some Apex. Horizon's busted.
GI.
She's fucking broken, dude. She is a broken character. No, that's Loba. Loba's fine. This character right here, hold on. Shout out to Grey Wolf. This is his video. That's Horizon. She is just stupid. Because, you wanna know what it is? It's her tactical ability. This is her tactical right here. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, that took her way higher than before. Nah, she doesn't go this high.
Yes, she does. No, she does go this high. That's how high she goes.
What's wrong with that?
Because she'll just stay in the air, she'll be freaking drifting, and just shooting down with the freaking Spitfire from up top. Look how high she is, and you're supposed to shoot her down. And she'll just stay in the air like that.
Well, she has to be above that thing to be...
She has to be, like, standing on this, and she could stay in there for 5-7 seconds.
That should make her easier target to shoot, no?
No, because she's fucking drifting all over the place.
What does drifting mean?
Okay.
Like, it's harder to hit people who are going
stationary. Up. Like, she's not just up there being stationary. She's moving side to side. This person isn't doing it, right? But what you could do...
strafing midair.
Yeah.
Strafing midair?
Yeah. And then she'll just grab a Spitfire and just be shooting at mans from the bottom. Like, shooting at mans from the bottom. So you have this, next level height advantage against people, and they can't shoot at you properly. And it's one thing, like, she could go up in the air, right? Look how high she can go up. Like, look how high this sends her up.
No way is that high, man.
It is that high. I just recently played it. She goes that high. Like, she actually goes that high. And it's stupid because she could get out of almost any ability like that. Like any ultimate. It's not like Loba's thing, right? Where you could throw it and then you have to wait for it to drop down, or you could just drop it down. And you have a disadvantage there, right? Where if you drop it down too early, you're not going far enough, right? Yeah. So you can still get shot at. But if you want to go farther, you have to throw it and wait for it to go the distance. This, you just send yourself up in the air and get out of anything.
That's it? Just her going in the air? That's what's broken about her?
But she could stay up in the air. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you see how, like, you see how this person is doing it, right? Where he's just going up and then he's just getting immediately out of it. You can stay up in there and shoot at people. Or you could just stay up in there and, I don't know, like 7 seconds, maybe 8 seconds probably. I'm not sure exactly how long. But what you could also do is just stay up there, drift in the air, pop some shields, and mans aren't going to hit you.
You're definitely a harder target when you're up there. I'll tell you that.
It's just stupid because she goes up too high. If she didn't go up that high, okay, that's different.
Like, it's just her escape is so good. It's like so...
It's broken. That's the problem.
How many seconds does it take to cast that again?
I think they changed it for 13 seconds. I think.
And that's her.
Her ult
the
is
crouch.
fine. Her ult is fine. It's not that hard to get out of it.
But I'm thinking, like,
They need to
if
nerf
you're
her.
running caustic, if they are on caustic, that's broken.
But that's broken. But that's only if you run that duo together.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
I'm thinking now you could just throw her ability, right?
Yeah.
And then her and caustic just go up and then dash the ult.
Yeah.
Easy.
Let's just see who is this. Stylosa. I want to see if there's any actual. Actually, sorry, Stylosa, not today. Zylbrad, or however you say that. I just want to see if there's any example of him just using that ability. Because it's not good in, like, close range, right? Obviously. You need to be out in open space. But it's still so friggin' stupidly broken. Like, you can use it to get out across short distances, or you can just use it, stay up in the air, and pop shields.
So why don't you guys play her?
It's not my play style. Like, her thing, I could play her, but I prefer playing Fuse, someone who dishes out more damage. Like, he'll dish out the extra damage to people.
I play Loadout because I'm a rat.
For real, you are a rat. You have a rat mentality. Friggin' Escape Artist Hall of Fame.
Oh, what? That's a rat mentality.
Bro, we were trapped in a room, right? And man's like, we were cornered. There's a squad pushing us. I'm thinking we're at least gonna try and fight. He said, alright, I'm out of here. Throws this thing through the window and teleports.
Alright, that was now tell the full story.
That is the full story. You're a rat.
Alright, okay, I'll continue.
You're a rat.
So three mans are pushing in there, we're screwed because we're meeting up, right? I'm like, I'm out of here.
Bro,
There's no point of
care.
losing.
You're a rat.
He gets clapped, Kyle gets clapped,
You're
I come back, take banner, and I revive him.
I don't care. You're still
That was
a
the
rat.
biggest play.
You're
biggest
still
play.
a rat. It
That
worked
tells
out,
me I'm a rat.
You are a rat.
Bro, I know I'm a rat, but that was his big brain.
Friggin' rat mentality. Who is this, Marco? I'm trying to see if there's any examples of someone like actually just staying up in the air. But like from these videos I'm fighting, no, Horizon, like someone staying up in the air.
Did you see cosine?
Yeah, this man's running math. Yo.
From these videos I can't find anything.
Are they running the combo there? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. That's the cheesy combo: caustic trap and Horizon.
So basically, in that caustic ult, you move slower, take damage over time, and you can't see very well.
Very well, you can't see shit.
Yeah.
No, just get clapped up. It is a dirty combo.
Like, look at that. Oh, even Revenant. Run Revenant there, you'll silence you.
I'm trying to see. Okay, so this guy doesn't do it. Who is this? Marco. This is his video. He doesn't do it in this. But
I know a guy who does it effectively.
But like, just like back to my previous point, it's just the tactical ability is just way too broken right now.
Yeah, I know, because I seen gameplay. I just was watching it on the side. Pretty nasty. In the right hands, it could be.
It's just stupid. It is exploited right now by almost everyone who plays Horizon, because you don't need to be good at Apex to play the game. You just need to play Horizon. Because I think she has one of the highest win rates right now. But I don't know, E-Man, you think that ability needs a nerf, or you think it's good right now?
It could get a nerf, but they need to focus on buffing other characters first.
I think they need to nerf that first.
Like, make other characters viable.
Is Apex in a good spot right now?
No.
No.
Talk about the glitches, bro. Slow motion games.
Oh my god, bro! I almost forgot about that. Yo, so Sumi, we'll load into games, right? And it'll be a black screen for like 20 seconds or so.
Yeah, double the time because it's like double.
And then when that black screen hits, you already know everyone's moving in slow motion. Like we're in a Zack Snyder movie. Everyone is just moving in slow motion. The ship will start moving super slow, and then when you run, it's like I feel like Neil Armstrong on the moon.
Yeah, it's literally half. You're going half speed. The whole game is going half speed.
Slow motion glitch?
Yeah, it's been
here
going
it
on
is.
since the game dropped.
This
Since
is-
the game dropped, it hasn't
What
been
is this?
fixed.
What?
Match in. This is how it starts out.
See how slow that is?
And you see how like it's glitchy. This is how you know this game is like okay. We're not dealing with this. It looks like they're dropping fast, but when we drop, we're slow.
Look at
Okay,
this.
yeah,
Look at this.
look at this.
Look, the ship goes fast, like fast as hell.
This is how you
Look how
move
slow they're
in the
going.
game.
What about when you move?
You move slow. It's like you're jogging. Oh, there. Hold on.
Oh, look, they're on the fight.
See
Yeah.
Everything from aiming in to running.
Everything.
Yes. Except the bullets. Except the bullets.
Oh yeah, bullets are.
Bullets are regular speed.
That's trippy.
It's annoying as fuck. I
I
don't
don't even
know
wanna
how
play the
this
game.
isn't fixed.
Like the game dropped 2018. The game's
It
been having
out.
this glitch.
And I
It's-
didn't play a lot when it first dropped, so I don't know if it was like
I
that.
know. I didn't really experience this before until I started like playing again.
Yeah, and we played season 5, right?
Yeah.
It was in season 5. We're in season 8.
Well, this has been happening. It's so garbage.
Like you can't play it like this.
On top of that same glitch that I had when I couldn't even log in.
Oh yeah,
So
the
how do the
infinite
other
loading
players
screen.
see you? They
Slow
see you.
motion.
Same way.
Same
Same
way.
way.
This
They're moving
is-
slow mo. You're moving slow mo.
This is game breaking.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
but bullets are regular speed, which is annoying. Even when you shield up, look at the time. Look at the time. It's supposed to be like.
This is game breaking.
And it hasn't been patched. I don't know how it hasn't been patched.
How often does this happen to you guys?
It doesn't happen too often, but it's happened way too much.
It'll happen like once or twice a session.
Which is way too much.
How many games do you play in a session?
Session, well, I don't know, like to say 5. I play for 5 hours. Well, it'll happen once or twice.
What do you guys do? You guys just insta leave or?
No, because we're gonna get suspended if
Yeah.
we leave.
Because we're playing ranked. So
We have to play this. We have
it'll
to play it out or get clapped.
it'll fix
try to get-
itself sometimes. Sometimes. But don't rely on that.
Honestly, I should just drop off the map when that happens.
For real.
I don't know. I always try to get get the plus RP.
I would want to get the plus RP, but I can't fucking play the game like
But
this.
like take in. What if you're like the highest rank and you're losing high stakes?
Well,
'Cause
okay,
if
but
you-
highest rank is different because we're not in the highest rank. We're in the mid ranks.
But let's say you're a high ranked player. Let's say you're a high ranked player.
I'm
You know how
playing,
you would
man.
lose more RP?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that you're not playing or playing, but it's not fair. Like you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
play like this, and you're gonna lose like 100 something RP
Definitely.
just because the game's broken.
Just because they don't want to fucking fix this. Which is super
I
annoying.
don't think if they don't want to, they don't know how to. If it's been going on since launch, that they don't know how to do it.
That's still bad.
They don't know what they're doing. That's terrible.
And it doesn't fucking help that season 8 hasn't been shit. But the first half of season 8 was good, right? Like I fucked with it. I really liked it. They blew up Kings Canyon and I really enjoyed it. The second half, Olympus, has been awful because this map sucks ass. This is the worst map in the game. And this is just like me saying this. I'll play the game with randoms. And whenever I go into game chat, it's always the same thing. This map fucking sucks. Everybody has the same reaction. Because this is probably the worst map in Apex. Not even probably. It is the worst map.
There's only 3 maps. This is the worst.
Yeah, this is the worst one. It's not the fact that all these fucking, areas you can drop off. That's an issue, but it's not just that. But it's just so much open area that you have to go through. And there's barely any loot outside of maybe... Let me just open this in... outside of maybe this spot, the towers. Here. Here. And I guess Fight Night now, right? And the problem is, everybody lands in the exact same spots. Everyone is either going here, here, Fight Night, here, or you see this tower behind, like the turbine? Like this oasis? People are either going there. So if you're not going to any of those spots, you're not fighting anybody until there's 5 squads left. And by
that's the big issue with this game. There's so many issues, but
yeah,
like the maps are too big, and they should probably just increase the player count, like the amount of players that can spawn in.
They need to increase the player count. If you don't want to increase it to 100, fine, increase it to 80.
Yeah, what is it, 60 right now?
Yeah.
So yeah,
60 right now, and people are going to the same 3-4 spots. And then those people who are going to those spots are going to get high evo, like evo shields. So they're going to be juiced up. And then say you're landing in this spot right here, you're not going to have shit. Like, they need to add more players or have a quads mode.
Yeah. Quads mode is cancer. I don't think they should do that.
At least there'll be more people.
It'd be more view, like, you know how cancer though.
Yeah, I know. Fucking third parties would be
everyone's
bitch.
Everyone's gonna have a bloodhound. Everyone knows where you are.
Oh my god, never mind. Forget I said that. No, don't add a quads mode. Fuck that. Don't add a quads mode. I'm good with trios, actually. But add more players. Like, have it be 80 players in the lobby, so it's not the same, like, a high volume of people going to the exact same spots.
Yeah.
Especially on this garbage map. This map is just terrible. I fucking hate it. And if I see it in Season 9, I don't know.
Probably not.
I hope not. I'd rather have World's Edge and King's Canyon.
Alright, let's come on a new map.
Fuck no, they're gonna make a shittier map. They're gonna make me appreciate this map, which is not something I want to do. I don't want to appreciate this map. Or blow it up. Drop it.
I know they're doing something.
Yeah,
there's like an Easter egg to it.
So this is the other thing I want to talk about. So apparently there's gonna be more Titanfall content in Apex, because Apex is based off of Titanfall, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Like, a lot of the guns are from Titanfall, and like they share the same universe. So apparently they're gonna be having more Titanfall content. I don't know if that means it's gonna be characters from Titanfall, or just like actual different type of gameplay. But there was a leak that I saw for a character, and shout out to Real Sport 10. Is that what it is? Real Sport 101.
Yeah.
This is their article. Let's see if I could find it here. No, it's not that. Here it is. So there's gonna be a new character named Blisk. I don't know if this is like true, right? This could be fake. This could be fake stuff. But this was leaked. And apparently there's gonna be a character who can drop like a Titan, or if you play Overwatch, you drop a Bob, right?
What is it? Okay.
So you see? And then look at this.
Oh, he scans.
Yeah, and he's gonna like be machine gunning motherfuckers. Now, now, just based off of this, I don't know if it, like, the direction you drop it only faces, because see how it's just facing one direction, like that. I don't know if that's the only direction it faces. But if I see this in Season 9, I'm just done, because this is stupid. Now we're just playing Titanfall 3. Like, Apex is entering the Fortnite level of we're just adding some ridiculous bullshit.
I don't know. They need to. I don't know how they're gonna balance that if they're actually doing that.
There is no balancing this, because this is all you're gonna be seeing.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing she's a support character. Blisk. I think it's a she. I'm not sure. Or is this Blisk? Oh, this is Blisk. Apparently, reportedly, based off of this article. But we're just playing Titanfall 3 at this point.
Yeah.
Because now we're just gonna be playing a battle royale where motherfuckers are dropping mechas. Why? Like what I like this isn't a perfect game, right? But what I like about it is just it's Overwatch, but a battle royale basically. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I can see that.
But when the game dropped, there was definitely more of a focus on the battle royale aspect. Now they're really shifting towards a focus on the Overwatch side of it with abilities, because now guns don't really matter that much anymore. They still matter. I'm not saying they don't matter. But they're like really focusing heavy on the Overwatch side of it.
Yeah, which I don't really agree with, I guess, because like there are moments, like sometimes I pick, how it picks a random character, someone takes yours.
Yeah.
And like if sometimes I don't even use that character's abilities, I just be gunning people down. They need to focus more on the gunplay, because that's what's fun about the game. Not the abilities are cool, but like
the gunplay
make that secondary.
Yes,
abilities make it secondary. It's all about gunplay. That's what's fun about the game.
And I don't hate the gunplay. The gunplay isn't for everybody, right? It's not like it's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. But I like the gunplay enough in this game.
Yeah.
Cup of tea.
But
I played this like 3 times, and it's all right, I guess. It's just different. I probably didn't play it enough to get used to it, but it's definitely better than.
And granted, you played with me. You played with me on PC, which is not.
Oh yeah, I didn't even play with a controller yet.
It's not gonna be the best experience. But I mean, yeah, if you say it's okay, I would understand, because it's not your type of game. And if Sumit says it's okay, I understand that too, because it's not Sumit's type of game that he would really like.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is gonna be in season 9, I don't know. I'll play season 9, see what it's like. I swear to God, if I see 3 of these motherfuckers dropping, and I'm getting third party, I'm out.
That's a Metal Gear Solid.
I'm getting third party.
I'm breaking controllers, man.
Bruh.
That's Metal Gear Rising right there,
I'm
bro.
not dealing with this.
Or just nicely put your controller on your desk and stop playing.
Nah, fuck.
Nicely place it.
If I'm getting third party by look at this shit. I'm getting third party by this? It's scanning and shooting me? Hell no.
I'm gonna start playing if that gets released. So I hope it goes through. No, I'm joking.
Wait, it only lasts that long? If it only lasts that long, okay.
It's still stupid though. No, if you're getting third party by that though, that's still
like imagine you slap it down and then you push. They try and jump out a corner or anything, that thing's gunning you down.
And then they're gonna know where you are because it's scanning.
So yes. I don't know about that.
It's like an X-ray scan or like
yeah.
Yeah, that's what the heck?
That's
it don't even matter. You don't even need to push. You just drop that thing down. It's like, all right, there they are.
That's stupid. I don't know. I don't want to see that in season 9. And apparently season 9 is supposed to be their biggest update yet. And I'm just worried.
As they fix the bugs first.
Big updates don't necessarily mean good updates,
It doesn't. But let's talk about this quick. Ghost of Tsushima getting a movie adaptation. And we talked about, video games and movies on our last episode. Wait, was our last episode or was our episode before that? One of these episodes, one of the last episodes, like last 2.
Episode before that.
Episode before that?
Yeah.
Yeah, episode before that. Go check it out if you haven't. But yeah, this is getting a movie adaptation, and I like the idea of a Ghost of Tsushima movie. Because this game looked great.
I never played it as much, I still haven't finished it, but I can see this being a movie.
Yeah.
For sure. They can actually make a good movie out of this.
because it is based off of like old school Japanese samurai films. Like it took heavy inspiration off of that. What was his name?
They had a mode where you could play in it.
Yeah. Kurosawa. It was based off of Kurosawa films. These are just images, obviously, but just it took heavy inspiration off of these films. I haven't seen these films, but they did have that game mode.
Just waiting for a PS5 to play this game.
Yeah, see where you play it in black and white, which is dope. I might play it in this game mode because there's New Game Plus, so I might try out the game in this game mode because this game is beautiful. This is like probably one of the most beautiful games that I have played. I just want to find some. Here we go, landscape. Oh, whoops. There we go. Like, look at this game. Like, just look at it visually.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
Puts you in a
absolutely
good mood.
stunning. Yeah.
Makes you
Especially
want to play it.
like when you're just riding. Like, you should play it. You really should. But like when you're just like traveling the land on your horse, it just feels so relaxing. And I could see this easily being a film. And you know who's
Bro,
directing?
what was that?
What?
Those graphics cards.
Which one? This?
No, he's talking about the graphics cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll get into
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember we talked about that.
Yeah. But
Anyways.
I think this is the guy who did John Wick. He's gonna be directing it. So I have high hopes.
True.
So Sumi, you and I have seen John Wick. That you already know the action is gonna look super nice.
100%. Very good choice for him to direct this film.
Yeah.
Very good choice.
I am probably more excited for video game movies now, or at least video game adaptations now than I was in the past. Because, you know, in the past you hear, like, there would be some game adaptations, like, I don't know, like Tomb Raider, right? That's the most recent one I could think of. And it's like, Tomb Raider's getting a movie. It's just like, okay, I guess. It's like, whatever. But recently they've been getting better, because Detective Pikachu was a pretty solid film. Obviously, you know, I heard Sonic was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Like I said in our previous podcast episode, to me the Mortal Kombat trailer looked pretty dope. You know, just based off of the action. And there was another video game movie I honestly can't remember. But now we're getting the guy who directed John Wick to direct Ghost of Tsushima. Count me in.
Chetty and Manu, have you guys watched this movie? Or have you watched any of the John Wicks?
Nope.
You should watch it.
No? You guys should watch that.
I really.
You should watch it.
I really would recommend John Wick, especially like John Wick 2. That's my favorite one, and that one is just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is you know one of the I think 10 films Sony had in mind, or like had planned, you know, for movie and video game or TV adaptations for the video games. And then also Uncharted. Probably. Why do I keep opening that by accident? I'm probably not too hyped for that one, but I still want to see it. Because here we got Tom Holland as young Nathan Drake.
Good casting.
Yeah, he looks the part. I don't know about Marky Mark as Sully though.
I do. I know about that.
You think it'll be good?
Yeah.
Really?
100%. I thought that was a good casting.
I don't know, maybe.
Oh yeah, but the mustache, yeah, I can see it.
You guys see it? Okay, I don't know. I don't know
100%.
Uncharted like you guys, so I don't know. It's because, bro, it's the Boston accent I can't get past.
Bruh. You're just thinking about Ted.
I am. I'm thinking about Ted and Transformers. Not the best films to think about.
No.
I mean, look at this. It does look like he could pull it off. I'm not saying Mark Wahlberg can't pull it off. He's a great actor.
Yeah, like, I guess because like the mustache, really, but yeah, you can.
I think he could pull it off. It's just when I heard Mark Wahlberg, I was like, huh, really, Mark Wahlberg? Because when
you never know.
When I think Sully, this is the Sully I have in mind, right? All the time. Because I've watched like gameplay of Uncharted. I've watched walkthroughs of Uncharted 4. So when I think Sully, this is what I had in mind. So I heard Mark Wahlberg as Sully. I had this side by side. I'm like, huh, really? But like I have to remember, it's a young Nathan Drake. It's not old. Like it's not the older Nathan Drake. But I still wish we got. Uncharted movie with Nathan Fillion. That would have been dope. Like this would have been really cool. Like, yeah. Did you see this live action fan film that he did?
No.
You should watch it. You should really watch it. It's so cool. Alright, so let's go to the next thing. Let's talk about actually let's just talk about the graphics cards now. And then we'll wrap up quickly with MLB The Show. But I shared this article because I saw it online. The fact that we're now smuggling GPUs. They got 300 GPUs that were smuggled in Hong Kong.
That's like gamer contraband.
I thought that was crazy. And if you're wondering why this is so serious, just smuggling GPUs into Hong Kong, it's not allowed. Apparently because they're using it for cryptocurrency. And
that's my motherboard. Jeez.
This one? Oh,
yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, they were using it for. Hold on, does the article not? Is it loading? That's whack.
Looks like yeah.
Okay,
that picture though, that like low quality picture with all of them lined up.
I know. It was high quality on my phone, I swear. But yeah, look at this. This is even 300 of these.
It just adds to the aesthetic, the quality.
Yeah. But I mean, you guys would know about this more than me, obviously. But these GPUs aren't.
Yeah, those GPUs are basically made specifically for mining crypto and not necessarily for gaming.
So just want to try and find some images. This one. This one specifically. It's like this is specifically for just mining cryptos. Let's see if this loaded. It didn't. Okay. But yeah, apparently it's not allowed in Hong Kong.
Like it's an illegal imports or something of that nature.
I'm pretty sure that's what they said in this. I'm trying to find it, but it might be in that second half of the article.
Yeah.
That's pretty odd.
Yeah.
What's pretty odd?
Can't bring in.
That you can't bring in. Well, no, it's because they were using it for cryptocurrency.
Was cryptocurrency not allowed in Hong Kong?
Yeah, there might be a distinction in their law between like hardware used for mining crypto and then hardware just for like a computer. But yeah, it's a weird situation.
Here we go. Let's see esports talk. They tried smuggling on a fishing boat, a suspicious fishing boat. That's what they found. But this mainly goes into the thing I want to talk about. It's fucking hard to find a GPU now. And by hard, I mean maybe not to find one, but find one for a reasonable price. It is hard as hell to actually get a GPU for a reasonable price. Because, and correct me if I'm wrong, just in case, I don't want to be saying shit, because I don't know too much about it, but aren't people using GPUs to mine cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
So then you just have, like, scalpers buying them up, and then I'm assuming, I would guess, they sell it to people who want to use it for cryptocurrency, or just people who want to mine cryptocurrency, and they're just buying a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And now it's just, you can't get a graphics card.
Even like the ones that are not necessarily that nice for crypto, it's like that are used for gaming purposes. I think they're getting scooped.
Like, look how much a 1650 is. $589. You guys will know because you bought your shit before, like, all this cryptocurrency shit spiked up. This isn't even worth? I would assume this isn't worth.
My 1660 Super is cheaper than that. That's like double the price for something that's worse than what I got.
Yeah. Like, and that's a 1650.
That's probably worth maybe 200 to 300.
E-man, you ever check how much like a 2080 was going for?
Not really.
Here's the price.
What the?
I might as well buy a PC.
Man said 2080.
This isn't even, and this isn't the newest one.
Yeah, it's not even 3090 or 3080, whatever. Like,
like for all those, like for anybody who
free shipping though.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna spend my student loan buying a graphics card, but there's free shipping. Like, but for people who are saying, oh, just build your own PC, you're better off just building your own PC than buying a pre-built, that's bullshit right now. Because you're better off buying a pre-built PC than building your own. Because you're not even gonna get a graphics card for a proper price. Like, someone's gonna tell you just build your own PC and you gotta spend $3,000 plus tax to buy a graphics card. You could buy a PC for that much with a better graphics card in it. And that's the 2080 too. Let's look at the 3090. Can't even find it.
Yeah.
Unless people are selling on friggin' Etsy.
The thing is, you couldn't even.
Oh yeah.
Before crypto.
Yeah.
Blowing up. This was already sold out.
It was like 3090s.
Yeah, these were not even in stock.
But okay, 3090s is one thing, right? But you can't find any.
Yeah, now you can't find any because crypto blew up.
Yeah.
But like even before, you
It's
couldn't
only
find
the
any.
low end ones that are.
But you can find the low end for I'm guessing you can find the low end ones for reasonable prices.
Yeah, the low end ones, yeah.
Look at it. This is a 1050.
That's a 1050. Yo,
For $529?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That one's not even like that good for mining at all.
But they
half a year ago, no one would use that for mining.
They can't
Nobody.
sell any, and I don't think people are even buying these right now, unless you're super desperate to at least play something on a PC. I don't think anybody is buying this. I don't think anybody is going out of the way to buy a 1050. But it's just
Correct.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and this just happened where Radeon they released their 6800s. At midnight. They were sold out. And look how much you could get it for. I'm guessing that's a reasonable price.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that level card, it's like almost top tier. Like whatever tier is below that.
Yeah. And this dude tweeted out. Like, sums up the experience. Red Team link was to a page you can't buy from. Only way I saw was from main store, and to add to cart never worked. Cool, I feel so included in this offer. Like, it was an offer, but still. Scalpers, like, this just gave scalpers, like, an easy buy. Because they'll gladly sell it, like, buy this for $649 and either flip it back for a higher price or use it to mine cryptocurrency. And just shout out to the Verge article right here. Real quick. But you're not going to find a top tier graphics card like this for this price anymore. And if you can, I would say flip it. Because look, people are selling their shit on Etsy. What is Etsy? What is this?
They're desperate, bro. It's like next Kijiji.
Yeah, they're super desperate.
It's a art website. People sell their art there, usually for handmade things or other custom crafts. It is definitely not a place for selling GPUs.
'Cause.
'Cause. They're desperate, huh?
That's how desperate people are. 'Cause. 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 ' Like here we go. We're on what is it? Stock X. Look how much you're getting at 3090 for. Where's the price? Look at this. I wish I had one. I wish I had one of these. I would sell it back. Pay off my student loans. Easy as that. And let's just look at a PC with a graphics card in it. This has a 3060. You get it for $2,895. Probably hiked up the price on this. I would assume.
Definitely hiked up the price on that.
I would assume they hiked up the price on it. But it's still crazy that you're better off buying this than building your own PC. You can't build your own PC now. And if you're someone who's looking to get into PC gaming, find a reasonable PC that's on sale and just look to upgrade it in the future. That's the best thing you can do.
Today's time, yeah.
Yeah, right now that's the best thing you could do.
You should just get that and put the graphics card.
Yeah. Because when do you guys think graphics cards will be in stock again?
Couple of years, maybe.
Couple years.
This happened before. I don't know how long it took, but you know how like crypto kind of died down.
Yeah.
And like I don't know how long that took to happen. I remember in high school you can get one, right?
Like one what? Bitcoin or GPU?
Yeah.
Both.
Like both. They're hand in hand.
And you want to know the crazy? So this is how much one Bitcoin is worth right now.
Yeah.
This is how much it was a year ago.
Yeah.
$13,000.
The more rare they're getting, the higher the price.
5 years ago. Imagine I was telling Chetty and Simi about this, like, or was it Kasim? I'm not sure. I know I told Chetty. Just imagine being the poor motherfucker who got one Bitcoin and you sold it for $577. And look at it now.
There's definitely those guys.
Yeah, they're punching the air right now. But it's both ridiculous and it's very frustrating for for people who really want to get into PC gaming and they can't find shit. Just buy a pre-built one. It's not the recommended thing to do, but just buy a pre-built one because you're not going to find anything on sale on Amazon, on Newegg, on Canada Computers, on I don't know, give me another
Best Buy. Kijiji.
Well, maybe Kijiji.
Or Craigslist if you're American. It's the equivalent.
Let's see Kijiji. It's a Chetty site. This is where Chetty does all his shopping. It's not even loading. Oh, there we go. What the hell? A 580 for $500.
That was a
That was 200. That was $200 regular on Kijiji.
What the hell? Okay, 5,500. And it's for
That's
740. I don't know. I want to say this isn't worth. I don't think it's worth.
I don't know what the equivalent of that is.
Wait, for which card?
550 Radeon for NVIDIA.
5,500.
Like 1650. Like what Kyle has. But that one might be a bit. Yeah, that one's better.
So, but is it worth $740?
Hell no.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Don't go to Kijiji. Just buy a pre-built. For now, if you really want to get into it, buy a pre-built.
Bro, they didn't give me utensils.
True.
That's just what you're better off doing. Look at this. 3060, $1,000.
Holy. I remember when I was buying mine, I was contemplating between 2060 and 1660 Super and whatnot. Bro, if I got a 2060, I could resell it for so much.
You really could. I would. If I were you, I would. Look at this, 3060. 1,299.
That's double.
And there was a site I was on that was telling me the regular price for this. And I think it was like 600, right? Or something like that. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, do you guys think those would go for 600? Maybe not the 30s, but maybe the 20s, right?
Yeah. Wait, for how much?
So I was on this site, like Build Your Own PC, and it was saying the 30, like regular price, it should be going for like $600.
3060?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the price.
Yeah. And people are selling it for what, double, triple the price.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking Bitcoin, man.
Like Bitcoin could be on its own thing, it's fine, but it affects like other things. And then it's like, well, that's where it becomes problematic. It's like these GPUs have more than one purpose, but then because Bitcoin's the one that you can sort of profit off of.
So Jenny, just quickly explain why the better graphics cards are being used for cryptocurrency, because I think you know the most about it, and then E-Man, you know a lot about it too, right? Or at least a decent bit. I'm not sure.
I can't even tell you. I don't need to get into crypto.
Right.
It's very complicated, and I get confused.
Jimmy, what about you?
I would say Chetty knows the most.
I mean,
Like
the stronger cards basically can perform the algorithm that's needed to mine crypto faster. And, faster money, like the cost of like less energy is what people, want to do, because it's an investment to buy the card. And then mining crypto, you won't make back your money like so quick. But the idea is you'll make money when you have a bunch of cards mining it. The cost is, well, energy, because it's really expensive to have a computer running 24/7. And then once you like make enough crypto and you think you're fine with it, then you can sell the graphics card back and then make your initial investment back. And then you just have cryptocurrency now. And all it costs you is a bit of time, really.
Which is why these.
So when you hear that strategy, right, you're thinking, well, it's initial investment, you sell it, you get your money back, and you end it with crypto. That sounds great. And that's what all of these people are buying up all these cards for. That's why people are trying to smuggle it, because it's not profitable right now.
Yeah. And this article from the PC Gamer, it mentions that, let me see. So, but there are reports of these GPUs hitting the market for over $720. With a nominal hash, blah blah blah. These cards are at the same level as the 1660 Super, once a $230 graphics card. So this is the graphics card they're talking about, the CMP 30HX. They're going for $720, right? Not used for gaming, just used strictly for crypto. I'm right, Chetty, right? I'm correct?
Those ones, only for crypto mining.
They're strictly being used for crypto. They're going for $720. A 1660 Super used to go for $230. And they mentioned making a hell of a markup. Like the price difference. Yeah, so they found all the shit on a fishing boat, which is what they used to try and smuggle it in.
Yeah, there are literally some cards that they make, like for mining, and they literally don't have any video outputs. Because they're like that optimized just for mining and not doing anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just really ridiculous.
Yeah. Good luck getting a graphics card.
Just buy a pre-built. That's all you gotta do. But let's alright, let's just finish off quickly with MLB The Show. I'll just talk about this quick. I'm not liking Road to the Show at all this year. I'm really not. And I'm very, very disappointed by what they're doing. Because instead of going back to the old system, which was the training points, and let me just see, I do have the tab open. So the way it was done from MLB 15, from when I played MLB 15 The Show to MLB 17 The Show, right? You would play games, earn training points. You would put the training points into different attributes, right? Kind of like 2K. It worked the same as 2K. You know, you put them into different attributes, points, you choose what you want to do with it. Now, in MLB The Show 18, they changed things up. Let me just see if I can find an image. I probably should have pulled up an image before. I think this is good enough if I'm going to explain it. So in MLB 18 The Show, what it was is you play games and you earn the XP. So say you get a hit, your attribute would increase. So you got one hit in the game, then you get a certain amount of XP. You get a home run, you get a certain amount of XP. And that's how it would work. You would grind until you got your thing up high enough. But there were no training points. They took out the training points because apparently they wanted less microtransactions in the game. Which from a company is just like, okay. Especially for a company who only came out on the PS4 until recently.
Bro, they don't want to make money or something?
Yeah. Which is stupid. But that wasn't their plan. Their plan was just to have everything focused on Diamond Dynasty. Their fantasy team game mode. Their My Team. Basically, if you know 2K or you know Madden, it's their version of Ultimate Team. They just want to have everything focused on that. So, Road to the Show just kind of got left on the side. They would do a few tweaks, but it was nothing too serious. And the biggest pain in the ass about the change they made to Road to the Show was... Oops, sorry. My bad. Sorry. The biggest change the biggest pain in the ass was the fact that it took a long time for you to upgrade your stuff. Because what it was is you didn't have everything available to go to 99. You had attribute caps. And what it was is, see how your contact is 43? Let's say it caps out at 50. So then you train, you increase the cap. You could do a certain mission, like get 6 hits in 3 games. And it'll increase the cap by 5. And then you keep training. But you have to do that for every individual thing. So that made the MLB The Show 18 training really tedious. In 19, they made it better where you got missions in-game to have it progress faster. But it was still the same tedious bullshit because you start off as a bum. Like, you start off as a 50 overall. Which isn't something people want. And let me just see if I can... I just want to see if I can find at least an image of the training. Here it is. So you see this? You could choose whether to increase certain caps, or you could choose, whether or not just increase the attribute. But it made the training very tedious because then you would hit a wall and you have to wait. And if you're a batter, you have to wait every 5 days for your next training. You can't train whenever you want. So it made it very, very boring. But now they're changing it up again in MLB The Show 21. And this is where I like how I said they shifted all their focus to Diamond Dynasty. This is what I mean. Because from 18 to 20, there were no changes. Road to the Show was basically the same thing.
You got it, Ramon.
Sorry, let me mute this. This is from MLB The Show YouTube. They explained that now you can make two-way players, right? You have a guy who both hits and he pitches. There's a Road to the Show narrative. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. There's your ball player. And what ball player is you have one ball player. You can use in both Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty. So now what you do is you can play Diamond Dynasty and you can upgrade through that. And if you play Road to the Show, it affects Diamond Dynasty. You play Diamond Dynasty, it affects Road to the Show. It works both ways now. So now you don't have to choose between playing Road to the Show or Diamond Dynasty. You can do both, or you can do either or. It really doesn't matter because now it'll affect both of it. And it sounded like a good idea. When I heard it, I'm like, okay, I probably won't play Diamond Dynasty the most. I prefer Road to the Show, playing my guy, going through our whole career, whatever. This is what is really pissing me off. It's this loadout system. And what it is you could choose these perks, right? So you choose these perks to add on to your player. It increases your attributes. So then you see here, you have sorry, let me go back. Which one was it? So you have this slick fielding perk, right? You equip this, increases your stuff by 35. Increases your fielding. Fielding, arm accuracy, your reaction, block, it all goes up by 35 thanks to this perk. Then if you have a running perk, it increases your stuff by 40. And this is look at this, 37 overall center fielder. Now you have this batting perk, you can increase your stuff by 30. Increase some of the stuff by 10. And you could change your loadout, right? So you have a certain loadout with a certain amount of attachments on it. And then if you want to switch it for a next game, you just have to load in your next loadout and then you have it equipped for that. So say you have too much hitting and you want more speed, you can switch to your loadout that has more speed.
That's pretty, I don't know, it's neat for Diamond Dynasty.
It's neat for Diamond Dynasty. It's not neat for Road to the Show. Because Road to the Show is strictly an offline game mode. I get now they're mixing in with Diamond Dynasty. Yes. But here's the problem. You don't get the option. Say you're not the type of person who likes to play Diamond Dynasty that much. Or even make your own creative player for Diamond Dynasty. This just makes Road to the Show very, very tedious. And it doesn't make it that fun. I preferred the old system where I could just increase what I want, and if I wanted to, I have everything be 99 overall. I like the way it was done before, where I had the attribute points, and I could choose what I wanted to go into. I wasn't capped out by anything. I wasn't held back by anything. This is like a fantasy game mode, right? Let me play it like a fantasy game mode. If I want to have a 99 overall demigod, let me create the 99 overall demigod. Don't limit me back because you just want to have your little mix between Diamond Dynasty and Road to the Show. Because they don't really care about Road to the Show anymore. There's a lot of glitches that they haven't fixed. There's a lot of stuff that they can add in that they haven't. And yeah, they're having a new story mode. But I think the story mode's going to be weak. They did say they added a story mode in MLB 17 The Show. And it was just this friggin' cowboy who kept narrating over your shit. And it got really annoying. And he kept doing that same thing for 3 years. It was the same thing for 3 years. And it doesn't help that you... And I don't expect anything to change where you just do the top showcase. You go straight to the draft. And then, you play in AA, AAA, whatever. It would be a lot better if we play high school, then we play college, and then we play high school, we choose to enter the draft, or we go to high school, then college, and then we enter the draft. That would be a bit better. But they're not going to do that. They haven't said anything about that. And now you have this kind of, what was it called in 17 The Show, E-Man? Program?
Yeah.
You have this program where now you play Road to the Show, you can unlock stuff. And it's mainly, perks and shit, right?
Yeah. It's not
But
bad.
to me, it's not good. It's still gonna be the same tedious shit because you're starting off at the same 30 something overall bum, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass to upgrade your player. Because like I said, say you're not the type of guy who really likes to play Diamond Dynasty. You're the type of guy who wants to play Road to the Show. I feel like they need to bring this this upgrade system back. If you're making a player and you're like, okay, I just want an offline player. Okay, you just want an offline player? Here, we'll give you this. Because now it's forcing players to play a certain way that a lot of people don't really want. And I've been on the forums for Diamond Dynasty, or not Diamond Dynasty, Road to the Show. And for people who love Road to the Show and been playing it since MLB 15, this is still the best one. And this is still the most loved version of the upgrade system. People don't like this new one that they're doing. Because it just shows that the only thing they really care about is Diamond Dynasty. They don't really care about Road to the Show anymore. And I think just having that option would be better instead of just forcing players to play the game this way. But they did say you can make a two-way player if you want. Say you make your two-way player, but you don't want to be starting. You can enter the bullpen. You just want to pitch every now and then, not a lot of innings. Or if you don't want to do it, you could choose between pitching or batting. Whichever one you prefer. And which is fine. I like that. I don't mind the idea of a two-way player. I don't mind the idea of it being more integrated with Diamond Dynasty. I hate the fact that you're forced to play like this. That's what I really hate. And that's where I think they honestly messed up.
I see. Yeah, that's not too nice. I don't know. I haven't played Diamond Dynasty or like MLB in general. I haven't played since like 18, like 19. Okay, 20 definitely didn't play. But it just seems like they're not moving. They're trying to move forward with the Road to the Show because they've been neglecting it for a while.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the way you've been talking about it, it doesn't seem like they're going in the right direction. They're kind of just ruining things, and you might just need to stick to the old ways and improve upon that.
Yeah, and there's also dumb shit that I forgot to mention. The fact that you can't get drafted in the first round for some reason, which makes no sense. It doesn't matter how good you do. Like, it's really, really stupid. They even said it, like, will I be able to get drafted in the first round? They said no. Why was the reason? There's no real reason why. It really doesn't affect the game that much because I'm given this predetermined overall anyway. So why does it matter whether or not I get drafted in the first round? And if you're going to tell me that has something to do with your story, give me different story options. Why don't you give me a story option where I could be a high round draft pick and I'm a decent overall when I start the game. And if I want to be the underdog, give me the underdog version. If you want to really do a story like that. If you're just saying I can't be drafted in the first round just cause, that's stupid. I just want to see if there's anything else that I missed. No, I think that's it. But you wanted to talk about the fact that you wanted to talk about this. The fact that MLB The Show is coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, that's I get I see what they're doing, but I don't really understand. Why off rip is it coming to Game Pass? Why not? You're just basically blessing up the Xbox players to play your game. And what about the Sony fans who've been playing? It just like Xbox Game Pass is basically PlayStation Plus. or like it's essentially free.
It sounds like PlayStation
You know?
Plus, but better.
Yeah. In my opinion, Game Pass is definitely better than PlayStation Plus. But sometimes PlayStation Plus can come out with some banger games, so it makes up for it.
Yeah, but is it like because I know with Game Pass you could play the old Xbox games, right?
Yeah, that too.
So is it going to be the same thing as PS Plus where you get like monthly games that are going to be free?
No, but the thing is, it's not free for a time period. It's gonna be just free.
Oh, free forever.
I don't know if forever. I think eventually they take it off, but like you have a time period of like being able to get it. You know.
Yeah. I mean, if it's
I don't know the details.
if it's still you know, even if it's only free for a month, the fact that you can still play like old games does make it better than PS Plus. I agree.
Yeah. Like I had it for PC because I wanted to play Xbox.
How much is it?
$1. Oh no, your first month is $1,
Okay,
but then you can get that refund. And then after that, I think it's around $15, $16 a month.
a month?
At least that's what I paid because I didn't renew. I accidentally renewed it. And that's how much it charged. But it might be cheaper for like yearly, you know. Yeah, like $15, $16.
Okay. Was that all you wanted to say on it, or did you have like something else?
It's just like it makes Sony look bad, honestly, by doing it like that. It's because it's the Sony title.
I mean, not anymore.
Well, still San Diego Studios, no?
Yeah.
Aren't they Sony?
Yeah, but it's not like it's
It's not exclusive anymore. But still, like I don't know, this doesn't make sense. It's like why not bless up the PlayStation players?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. Why they would do something like this? It does seem a little weird, but I think they just really want to get Xbox people to play the game.
Yeah, that might just be it. Honestly.
Oh, CBR article. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, maybe you can't trust this.
Maybe not. Maybe I can't trust CBR. Let me find something else. Let's see. Sony's MLB The Show 21 on Xbox. Game Pass was an MLB decision. Oh, so the MLB requested that the game be released on more platforms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense then.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that makes more sense. The fact that it was an MLB decision. Because they wanted more people to be able to play play a baseball game. Because the only other baseball game Xbox people could play was RBI Baseball. And the less said about that, the better. But yeah, I find Road to the Show very disappointing. Just based off of what I heard. I'm still going to play it. Still going to try it out. It's probably going to be a bitch to grind. And what also sucks is the fact that you can't have everything. Oh, here it is right here. So you can save or rotate between loadout archetypes. So the goal is no longer just to get 99 overall in every stat. Rather, it's unlock new archetypes and the elements within those programs. Which is boring. Because I like having 99 everything. I'm not here to play the most realistic depiction of baseball, alright? I'm here to make my 99 overall demigod and crush every record in the book. Like, what was that dude's name they made in 17? Pepe Alazar?
Joe Random.
Look at this. I want to be this dude right here. Pepe Alazar. You know what they got me starting off as? Where is he? They got me starting off as this dude. Look at him.
The goats.
Don't even show his stats. I'm pissed. What do you have? 0 everything?
It was garbage. That's
Yeah,
all I know.
look at him. Faceplant. That's what they have. But yeah, like I want to be Pepe Alizar. I don't want to be no Joe Random. And there's still like a lot of stuff they could do to make it feel more like a career. And I know I just said I'm not here to get the most realistic depiction, but if they are right that the game is very, like fans have said, the game is very stale. But just give me more. If I break a record, acknowledge it. Show it on the Jumbotron. When we win the World Series, give me a ring ceremony. You know? If I hit for the cycle, acknowledge that too. If I break a record, you know, have people come out on the field and congratulate me. Add more team-based records. Keep track of my no-hitters, because it doesn't do that anymore. It doesn't even keep track of when I first throw a no-hitter. Or a perfect game. You know, if I add more records to the game. Just something more, because baseball has a shit ton of records that you can add. There's a lot. There's a lot you could do with it. It just needs to keep track of more of my career stuff. And just make it feel more like my player matters to the team he's playing. Like, say I break the franchise record for home runs or strikeouts or something. You know, show that up on the Jumbotron. Have the fans, you know, do a standing ovation. Because the fans suck in the game. They feel dead. Or say, like, I leave a team for money, right? And I come back and I face that team. Have the fans like go, you fucking suck, you're trash, boo. You know, I want it like I need to be treated like I'm the Houston Astros. I need to have that type of fan reaction. Just to make it feel, you know, more entertaining. And to get me more excited when I'm playing the game. Not just the same, oh, I beat this record.
Honestly, they just can't. This is the issue with all these sports games. It's usually the same story, like not same story, but you know,
It's basically
same thing
the
every
same
year.
thing every year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the record screen.
At least MLB makes good improvements to
Their gameplay
Diamond Dynasty.
and Diamond
Okay, the
Dynasty.
gameplay, yeah, both of those they do solid.
Yeah, but this is basically the same record. Obviously, these aren't the actual MLB records, but this is basically like the same screen you get every year.
No,
You always get this, like, the same screen, and it's always the same record. It's always the same home run, hit streak, strikeouts, saves, save streak, runs, stolen bases. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And that was the problem with Road to the Show. It was always the same thing. And it hasn't been great since MLB 17, and I wish I could still play it. But yeah, I think that should wrap it up for this week's episode. I don't know. I feel like now we got more structure because we're basically doing these every 2 weeks, right?
yeah.
That's basically
Well, I'll
what
be
we're doing.
available sooner. Goal's
Yeah.
done in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you got school done. I forgot. So yeah, but I think that every 2 weeks is fine because then we got a lot more to talk about if there's, you know, stuff in like newsworthy that happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back, you know, 2 weeks from now. You already know where to find us, GameShare Podcast. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, like all our videos. I don't care if you just click on it and then leave after. Just like them. I don't care. But I would appreciate if you watched all of them too. We got a playlist set up for all the podcasts, so if you want to listen to it from the beginning up till now, you know, it's there on the channel too. Comment if you want to hear anything, like hear us talk about anything else. And, you know, I always say this, we're going to try and get more gameplay on this channel. I always say, you know, we're trying to get more gameplay. We do try. We try. It's just that sometimes we get really busy. A lot of us don't have the time right now. I'm probably going to start getting a bit more busy now too. So it's going to be harder, but we are going to try and get some more gameplay on this channel, which is it's something I would really like to do.
We got you guys.
Until then, you know, subscribe, and then you know where to find us. You know what the link is. And
You know the vibes.
Yes, sir.
what vibes?
You know the vibes.
Yeah, and we'll be back next time.